my god, hi, my name's Octavia, nice to meet you. Listen, there's really no way to say this. I'm gonna have to like nail you to the cross. I know that you're like all garbed up and all of that, but I'm gonna try to make it as quickly as possible. I know it's like super embarrassing to be crucified and then posted up for everyone to look at you and, you know, spit on you, condemn you, and all of that jazz. Totes not cool, totes against it, but like it pays my bills, so I kind of gotta execute you. Stay still though for me, please. Stay still. I'm just going to be quickly nailing you real quick. Okay, I'm gonna ask you to just spread your arms nice and wide. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. I'm gonna be grabbing something little bits and bobs. I'm gonna be grabbing my hammer. It's very cute, isn't it? Look at my hammer. Super cute. Super cute. You wish you had a hammer like this. I'm so sorry. I should have been more considerate. You're about to die, so it's not like you can get a hammer like this. Okay, I'm just gonna nail your hand into the cross. I know. It's like, why do they want to just humiliate you so much, you know? It's like, just let you die and that's it. Just give you that little bit of peace. Well, we have one nail down. We're gonna actually have a lot to go. We frankly had a nail recession, so we don't have like big nails anymore. We have these tiny little nails, so I'm gonna have to put like 5 on each hand and then about 10 on your feet. Yeah, it's gonna be a bit of a process, but don't worry. I'm gonna be here with you, calming you down and all of that jazz. So tell me, what are you in here for? You said you were the king of the Jews? How does that get you nailed to a cross? Political activists being killed by the government? That makes more sense. Yeah, the Romans don't really like people. I mean, like, in general, the government doesn't like when people go against the grain. It's like, oh no, my established power. There it goes. So I'm just going to be putting in the 3rd nail. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, right? You didn't even feel it the 2nd time. Oh my god, that's like my little power, you know? It's like my little magic touch. I'm just gonna be nailing that in there. Look at me real quick. Look at me. Look at me. And it's nice and done. 2 more. Peace. That's what you're all about, right? It's like peace. Love that. I heard you flipped tables at a church though because you didn't appreciate the commercialism in sacred spaces or the, you know, trading in sacred spaces. That rocked. That was very cool. I was like, oh, snap. That's awesome. 4th one done. 5th one up. Yeah, it was like you're super like against like, you know, possessions and like economic like hierarchies. You're like, no, poor people is where it's at. It's like you gotta be able to like understand reality to be in reality, but you cannot be of reality even though you are within reality. And I'm like, totes cool, bro, totes cool. All right, I'm just gonna be hammering in the other hand now, nailing that in. Tell me if I'm being a little too rough with you. I know that you're like all about that whole, I need to die for the benefit of mankind so that way their sins are washed away. But like, what inspired you to do that? You know, like, I totes would not like even lift a finger for like any of these hoes, and you're over here straight up getting crucified literally for these hoes. Like, oh, I mean, totally your decision. I don't want to disrespect you because like right now you are literally being crucified, but like what was your like inspiration for that? You're an empath. I felt that. I could really like feel like your empath vibes. I could see that you could like really pierce into the beyond of the beyond and like really get in there. We have 4 more going on in this hand. Yeah, I feel like, oh, there we go. Sorry, I feel like that one was a little bit painful. I think I might have twisted a little bit. There we go, it's done, it's done. I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry. I really wish it was just easy peasy lemon squeezy with you. Granted, I never like crucifying anyone because I always feel like it's just too much, you know, it's just too much. There we go. The Romans have a little bit of a bloodlust. Did you hear about that bull? Yeah, the one where they put like people inside the bull and it starts screaming as the person screams because the person's being set on fire inside of the bull. It's like, who comes up with that? Anyways, we have 2 more to go on that hand. So human sacrifice, totes cool, totes respect it, totally your choice. We all gotta die anyways, so at least you're dying for something. There we go. And you don't regret at all, like, in this process, like, after being whipped and tormented and now getting nailed to a cross, a literal cross. You don't regret, like, sacrificing yourself for humanity. Have you met humanity? They were kind of the ones who did this to you. I'm kind of the one doing this to you too. So, I mean, I would totally not blame you for, like, regretting. Like, it will be a secret that'll die with me. Like, I literally won't tell anyone, okay? I literally won't tell anyone if you, like, regret, you know, sacrificing yourself for humanity. Like, totally, like, if your dad wanted to, like, kill us all, I mean, like, didn't he already do that again? Like, that, it's kind of like his MO. But, like, if you totally, like, regretted, like, doing this, like, I would totally, like, never tell anyone. I would take that to my grave. But I'm, like, super interested in knowing, like, do you regret a little bit? You kind of regret? I mean, like, honestly, I don't blame you, but mom's the word. I'm not gonna tell anyone. It's gonna be silence on my part. Complete and utter radio silence. Okay. Now I'm gonna be focusing on your feet, so give me some time to just get that in, okay? Yeah, it's gonna be less painful than your hands, because it's your feet. So 1 down, 2 down. So it's not gonna be like all that bad, you know? 3 down. 4 down. Tell me, do you like, I'm like, at this point, I feel like you wouldn't be embarrassed, but I also kind of want to know, aren't you like a little embarrassed at everything that's happening? Like, honestly, 5 down. I need to do 5 more, but I'm just gonna be leveling with you. Like, legit, if I was being like crucified in public, and if I was like nailed onto a cross in my underwear after being whipped and especially after saying I was like the king, I legit would freaking kill myself. It's too embarrassing. So 5 more. 6. 7. What's your zodiac sign? Pisces? Definitely. I could see that for you. 8. You're like a really deep feeler. It's like you're very much in the vibe of romance and like romanticizing, and it's like you really are a passionate person who just really runs with what they feel in their heart. 9. And then 10. Like a Capricorn would never do this, ever. 10. In fact, like earth signs in general. Maybe a Taurus. Well, yeah, maybe a Virgo and a Taurus. But a Capricorn, never. And a Sagittarius, they legit would only do it if it meant something in return for them. But like, they really wouldn't like just die for the benefit of humanity. Like, what? Excuse me? Like, that's kind of messed up. Okay, so, I hope that was like an easy nailing process. I really hope that you don't feel too bad. I really hope that you're feeling nice and settled in. How are the hands doing? Don't move your hands. How are the hands doing though? Do they feel nice and warm and radiating from the center of your palm? Yeah, don't mind the Romans. They're just outside trying to get even more prisoners. They're over there after Barnabas or Barabbas for having, you know, he committed crimes. They let him out like the idiot that they were and, you know, killed you. But, you know, it's fine. Not really. So, how are you feeling? Is it like warm sensations? Okay, that's pleasant. How about on your feet? Is that like also, it's a little sore, but it'll catch up to being warm. Okay. If there's anything you need before I leave, please don't hesitate to ask because I'm about to leave. So, oh, I nearly forgot my cute hammer. So, are you good? You're good? Good, okay. It was lovely meeting you. You were totally a cool guy, loved you. Hope that you do magic and you just like resurrect yourself or whatever, cause like that would be really cool, and I would be like super on board with you, because I'd be like, damn, like I couldn't resurrect myself after being nailed 20 times. Anyways, loved ya. Bye babes. Bye babes. Bye babes.